Hey, Indiana Goble here, ready to take you on an adventure with animal ears. What if you had animal ears? What if? What if one day when you woke up, the ears on your head weren't yours? What if overnight a wild animal's ears took their place? Jackrabbit. A jackrabbit's ears are extra long and full of blood vessels. They're perfect for giving off body heat, so the jackrabbit stays cool on hot days. Fact, a jackrabbit's big ears are super sound scoops. It can hear sneaky predators like coyotes or foxes in time to hop away fast. Here's that jackrabbit with the blood vessels running through its ears. If you had jackrabbit ears, you'd look taller, so you could ride roller coasters. Check this guy out. A Tasmanian devil. A Tasmanian devil's normally pale pink ears blushed red when it's excited or upset, like when it's fighting other devils for food, or when a predator, like an owl, flies close. Fact. A Tasmanian devil's keen hearing can detect sounds as much as a half a mile away. A half mile away! Super ears. If you had Tasmanian devil ears, you'd never miss a secret, but your ears would always give you away if what you heard upset you. That's because those ears would turn pink. An Norwegian red squirrel. A Norwegian red squirrel's ears change with the seasons. Its ears, tufts, like its fur coat, grow thicker and longer just in time for cold winter weather. Fact. Norwegian red squirrels are born naked. Brr! They don't get their first full coat until their ear tufts, until they're about 21 days old. I bet those mamas keep those babies nice and warm until they get all their fur. If you had Norwegian red squirrel ears, you could play in the snow without earmuffs or a hat and still have toasty warm ears. Those would be nice. A koala. A koala's big round ears are completely covered with fuzzy, oily hair. This protects them from the hot sunshine and chilly winds. Plus, raindrops run off so fast that their ears stay dry on the inside. Fact. Scientists discovered female koalas choose the loudest male in the area when they mate and have babies. For koalas, being loud usually means they're strong and healthy. If you had koala ears, you could style your ear hair, then you'd be sure to turn heads and start a wild trend. Look at those cute braids and beads on her ears. An okapi. An okapi's big ears each move separately, perfect for listening in two directions at once. So, while dining on leaves in a forest, an okapi listens in every direction for predators like leopards. Fact. An okapi's tongue is so long it's able to lick its ears clean, inside and out. There's the okapi. If you had okapi ears, you could easily listen to two directions at once, so no one would ever be able to sneak up and surprise you, like that scary guy right there. Townsend big-eared bat. A Townsend big-eared bat's ears make tiny sounds louder. This way, they can hear flying moths and mosquitoes even when they can't see them, which helps with night hunting. Once close, this bat uses its wings and tail to sweep the insect out of the air and into its mouth. Fact. While flying, a Townsend big-eared bat makes high-pitched noises and listens for echoes. That's how it senses buildings and trees to avoid crashes. If you had Townsend big-eared bat ears, you'd never need insect repellent. You'd hear mosquitoes in time to catch them or swat them away. An African elephant. An African elephant has the world's biggest ears. Each ear is as big as 6 feet long and 4 feet wide. Besides giving off body heat, they flap so elephants can create their own cool breeze. Fact: African elephants make and hear very deep rumbles. These sounds are below what human ears can hear, but an elephant can hear another elephant more than 2 miles away. That's really far. If you had elephant ears, you'd never need a windy day to launch a kite. You could just flap your ears. A great horned owl. A great horned owl's outer ears are just holes surrounded by feathers. The right opening is slightly higher than the left. That little difference is enough for sounds to reach one ear first, and that lets the owl hone in on fast food like mice and rabbits. Fact: what looks like ears are just tufts of feathers, but may slightly show feelings, lowered when upset and raised when checking something out. If you had great horned owl ears, you'd quickly pinpoint sounds so you'd be a star at playing Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Philippine tarsier. Philippine tarsier's ears hear high-pitched sounds one way too high for humans and most other animals. And they can make super high-pitched squeaks too. Just like code, tarsiers use these sounds to talk to each other without attracting hunters, like owls. Fact: a Philippine tarsier's paper thin ears are nearly always moving. They're searching for sounds that will let them find insect meals like termites and crickets. Delicious. If you had Philippine tarsier ears, you can listen to high-pitched music played as loud as you'd like, and no one else would ever notice. Serval. Serval's ears have an eye spot-like markings on the back. These let serval kittens easily track and follow their mother through the tall grass, and keen hearing lets serval know just where to pounce to catch a mouse. Fact: a serval's inner ear lets it stay balanced to land on its feet, even when it leaps as high as a standard basketball hoop to slap a bird to the ground. That's high. If you had serval ears, you would be so easy to spot. You'd lead every class trip, and even if you jumped high to peek over a wall, you'd always land on your feet. A meerkat. A meerkat's ears have muscles to seal the opening shut. That's great for keeping their ears clean while digging up food like beetle grubs or mole rats. Fact: meerkats bark different alarm calls for predators on the ground and in the air. Hearing the ground alarm sends meerkats running. The other makes them freeze, so they're harder to spot from above. If you had meerkat ears, your ears would stay clean, even when you played in the mud. Wild animal ears could be fun for a while, but you don't need your ears to cool off or stir up a breeze, and you never use your ears to find your dinner or stand out in a crowd. So if you could keep wild animal ears for more than a day, which kind would be right for you? Luckily, you don't have to choose. Your ears will always be people ears. They'll be what you need to hear music playing, birds chirping, and people talking. Plus, they'll be just what you need to hold back your hair or prop up your glasses. All right, your assignment is going to be to decide which animal ears you would want, okay? So in your team's assignment, you are going to be using your sheet that says your what if you had animal. So you're going to go ahead and take that out. You're going to answer the first one because that one's on animal ears, and you're going to tell me which animal ears you would want in the first question. Second question is going to be, why do you want those animal ears? Now, I don't want to hear because they are cool, because they are pretty. That can definitely be one of your reasons, but I want to know all the reasons. Just like in this book, gave you lots of reasons why animal ears are special. Now, if you forgot what I said about your animal that you picked for your ears, you can always rewind this video and rewatch just that section, okay? If you wanted to do more research on animal ears, you may do so also. If your animal that you want to pick is not in here, that's okay too. You can pick out a different animal if you'd like. All right, have fun. See you later.